Oh, hey, Lara. It's me, Brian Trailstead, your oldest friend who's a boy, as they say nowadays. So, nice to see you. Chip asked me to send along a short video tribute to your 40th birthday, and man, lordy, you've turned 40. How to think back on the years. It's been 28 years now since we became friends. We met at John Witherspoon Middle School D-Wing. I was in those rust-colored cords, maybe an inch or two above my ankle, and you had on those deep dark blue Levi jeans rolled up around your ankles so that by the time they actually fit, they'd be nice and worn in. Those were the days. And as I think back on 28 years of great friendship, it's remarkable to think about how different we were at the outset. I was a boy, you were a girl. I was tall, you were short. I had the straightforward first name Brian and the vaguely ethnic last name Trailstead, and you had the unpronounceable Lara, still can't quite get it, and the incomprehensible Farman, which has taken me 28 years to perfect. But as I thought about the really divergent starting points, it's interesting to think about how similar it is the road we've traveled. For example, we both went to college in Boston. We both probably got far more education than's actually good for us. We each have two adorable children who are destined to be far cooler than either of us was in middle school or high school. And we each married these really hunky spouses with really preppy first names. Hey Chip, Piper says hi. But as I thought about a tribute to Lara, I figured there's no better place to start than back in the high school yearbook. And I was so touched when I noticed that my initials were first in your dedication. Take that, Billy Byrne. And I was looking for what you wrote when I was, in fact, rather distracted by what Kim you wrote. Quite titillating. Mike, you may want to cover your ears. I won't read the whole thing, but it includes words like, oh, you stud, and etc., getting dirty with you, ooh, bry. Very saucy before you got that PhD, Kim you. But before I reached what was Lara's quite touching tribute to me in the yearbook, I realized we had some unfinished business to take care of, Lara. No, I think we've sort of covered who dumped who after we made out in Sarah Garvey's bushes in 7th grade. Yeah, like, I'm so over that. And it's pretty clear to me that we don't need to debate whose idea it was to get that movie at Kelly Fawnan's house. You naughty girl, you. And I think at your wedding, we kind of cleared up the whole family jewels thing at the rehearsal dinner. That might have gotten pretty awkward at the ceremony itself had we not cleared that up. No, the last thing that we've really never confronted full on is just how goddamn far it is to the bus stop. So to make the experiment as realistic as possible, I wanted to replicate the backpack that Lara took to high school every day, and its contents to the extent possible. Calculus textbook? Check. Chemistry textbook? Check. Riverside Shakespeare? Check. Spanish book? Oh wait, Lara didn't take Spanish. It's practical. Latin textbook? Check. 4 years of Latin. Secret diary in which hidden thoughts about Billy Byrne were written every day? Check. I thought this might come in handy. To round it off, we've got a bottle of water, an Ensolite pad in case we need to take a nap. Can't forget the lunchbox. And to settle this once and for all, I have a global positioning system which will tell me to the foot how far it is from 141 Hunt Drive to the bus stop. It also is handy in that it doubles as a teleporter to Princeton to 141 Hunt Drive. Here we are. 141 Hunt Drive. Let's reset the GPS and let's see how far it is to the bus stop. .5 miles. Wow, that is far. So here we are back again, and Lara, I have to say, you were right. I was wrong. It's pretty far to the bus stop. So all those years that I gave you crap, I'm sorry. So let me just close by reading a little bit from that dedication, which I mentioned, that meant so much to me, from our high school yearbook. You wrote, "Bri, I know I could have been a much better friend at times." Yeah. But as I've told you, no one could ever replace the brother and friend you've been to me in the past 6 years. You once liked this quote in a different context, but it also means a lot to me about our friendship. Love, the magician, knows this little trick whereby two people walk in different directions, yet always remain side by side. May this quote always remain true about us. Lara, for the last 28 years, we have walked in different directions, but have stayed side by side and look forward to another 28 years or 40 years or more of your friendship. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm sorry I can't be there, but I love you, Dee. Talk to you soon.